How has being a mental health therapist contributed to your own personal growth and understanding of human nature?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a long one too. Well, it's almost like the cliche. You always hear physician heal thyself.
Yep.
When you're working in this field, you really have to do your own self work and deep dive. And I'm not going to speak for all mental health professionals, but it's pretty common that most therapists have their own therapist, and I do. And I was kind of lacking with that for a little while, but when I had this discard from a narcissist this past April, I said, okay, no choice. Now it's time to really get down and do the deep work. Yeah, so I think that's the most important thing is just making sure that you're doing your own work too, and you're improving yourself and your health, like, your sleep habits, your time with friends, all of that, and your boundaries. That's a big one. Big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be on all the time working in I mean, at all of our jobs we have to be on, but with the mental health field, I mean, I would think you have to be 100% on all the time, and if you're not taking care of yourself, that's not going to be the case. And you can't pour, I know, again, it, like you said, it sounds cliche, but you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to be filled
No.
up before you can support and give back in the capacity that you do working in the mental health field.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of and I'm sure I think you've talked to nurses too as
Yeah.
well, is
Yeah.
just sometimes we run ourselves ragged,
Yeah.
and in a field like this, you really can't do that because you will. I mean, you can create your own problems
Yeah.
like anxiety, depression, like you start getting your own symptoms that you have
Yeah.
to start addressing if you're not, taking care of, setting boundaries, getting 8 hours of sleep, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
And I would imagine the boundaries are incredibly important as well, working in
yes,
in the industry, the field that you do too, right?
very much so, not just with clients, but I'm finding more and more in just everyday life.